Hi beginners, it's Jody. This is our last guided exercise in yoga because this is our last week of beginners yoga. And so this concept is very appropriate. First, let me just say the last few weeks have been absolutely amazing experience for me, and I am so grateful to you to entrusting me with this part of your journey. I know and I remember how challenging it is to step onto the mat for the first time. Or perhaps for you, this isn't the first time. Maybe you've had an experience before and it wasn't for you, and you've decided to try again, which is even more commendable. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of that. And I hope to see you many, many more times on the mat. But this part of our journey is nearing its end. And so even if I do see you many more times on the mat, this beginner sequence will be over. So our fifth yogic concept is Aparigraha, which means non-grasping. The Buddhists have a beautiful saying that suffering comes because we try to grasp and hold on to things, or we try to push things away rather than accepting what is. And this is very true. Think about a time when you've tried to make something happen. I'm the queen of trying to make things happen. I get an idea in my head, or I think something would be just fabulous, and I try to force it into happening. And then when there are roadblocks, either the other person doesn't think my idea is as great as I think it is, or there's red tape involved, or there's just little road bumps along the way, I get really frustrated over something that I thought was really beautiful. And I think that happens to most of us a lot of the time. So one of the ways that we might get stuck not practicing Aparigraha might be, reminiscing or holding on to or being super, super sad about letting go of beginners to the point that we're not able to open up to and experience the beauty and the joy in the next part of our journeys. So I have a symbolic task for you today to practice a little bit of Aparigraha. We're moving into springtime. It's the perfect time to do this. So what I would like for you to do today is to pick a drawer. It could be your junk drawer. It could be your underwear drawer. It could be your sock drawer. Or if you're really ambitious, you could pick a closet. Pick some space in your life. Go to it. Sit with it. And then begin to think about what pieces and parts in this drawer or this closet have served their purpose for you. Which pieces have given you the joy that you need to have, or if you're doing your pantry, which pieces are, out of expiration, past their expiration date. Give yourself permission to begin to part with the things that are no longer serving you. Everything that you decide to donate, recycle, or toss, take a moment and thank it for its service and its purpose to you. Give it permission to find its next leg on its journey. And then as you put back the pieces that are going to continue on with you, thank them for their continued service in your life. And stand back and notice what that feels like. For some of us, it may be very challenging in some ways. It's difficult to let things go. For others, you might experience some freedom and some joy over this. And if that's the case, that's wonderful as well. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below what your experience with Aparigraha was like. and as hard as I'm going to have, hard of a time as I'm going to have letting each of you go in the beginner capacity. I'm looking forward to staying connected with you. You can always feel free to continue posting in this group, and I'll invite you as well to join us in our Supreme Peace Yogis group so that you can continue to stay connected. As always, the highest in me honors and sees the highest in each of you. Namaste.